Welcome to class. Inshallah, we'll be starting with our first lesson, which is Introduction to Phonetics. These are some of the things we're going to learn for this term. We're going to look at why diction and phonetics, why we have to study diction and phonetics. We are going to look at the phonetic symbols, sounds, and discrimination. We're going to have a speech practice. We're going to do some listening practice, reading practice, as well as vocabulary development. So let's go together. So in lesson 1, we're going to look at why we teach diction and phonetics. Are they the same? What is diction? Diction refers to how clearly words are pronounced. How clearly words are pronounced. How do you pronounce a word? Pronunciation refers to how they are said. So the way you say a word is actually diction, how you say it. Here are some examples of sentences to show the difference between diction and pronunciation. R-E-A-D can be pronounced as read or read, isn't it? R-E-A-D. Did you read your book yesterday? R-E-A-D. I read my book yesterday. So diction actually helps us to pronounce the words correctly. Did they just say wet or wet? The pronunciation of D and T can be confusing sometimes, and so we have to be careful how we pronounce them. So diction actually helps us with that. The study of diction helps us pronounce words correctly using the guidance of transcription. Transcription. Let's say it together. Transcription. Transcription. It gives differentiation in sound between words like mat and mat. So you have a word like mat, at, mat. The way it's pronounced is going to be different from the other one, mat. So diction actually helps us to differentiate them. We also have another one. Here we have bed and bird. The different, bed, bird, And another one we have pale, pale, and we have peel. That's a long vowel sound, peel. Diction allows you to learn stress in words as well as the correct accent to pronounce them. So let's quickly look at these words again. Mat, mat, bed, bird, pale, peel. Phonetics, on the other hand, what is phonetics? Is mainly concerned with the science and study of speech sounds. It involves the pronunciation, the production or articulation of words. That is, it has to do with making sounds. So phonetics has to do with what? Articulation of words, which is called making up sounds. Production of vowel sounds. How do you produce vowel sounds? Vowel sounds are articulated without an obstruction to the air stream. So when you're making vowel sounds, there's no obstruction. You can flow with the wind. They flow out freely through the mouth or nose. What are our vowel sounds? Let's take two examples. Ah. You can pronounce your ah without any obstruction. Ah. You can pronounce your o without any obstruction. Oh. What about production of consonant sounds? Consonant sounds are obstructed to the air stream. The air stream, there's always an obstruction, either completely or partially. An example is b, b, b. There's an obstruction. It stops. You cannot flow like you flow in ah. There's always going to be an obstruction with your consonant sounds. The obstruction could be partial, like words like it actually assimilates a vowel sound to correct, or another consonant like it assimilates the a sound to continue. Other vowel sounds that are complete obstruction, p, b, d, k. There is no way you can actually flow with them freely. Let's look at the next. So these are examples of our vowel sounds. We have the first one here, which is what? Ah. Let's say together. Ah. The next one, eh. Let's say together. Eh. The next one, eh. Let's say together. Eh. The next one, or. Let's say together. Or. The next one, a. Let's say together. A. Can you see that? A. The next one, ah. Let's say together. Ah. Can you see that? Ah. The next one, ooh. Let's say together. Ooh. And the last one, e. Let's say together. E. Mashallah. These are examples of our vowel sound. We will learn the rest as we move on with our class. For our consonant sounds, these are examples of consonant sounds. Remember, there is an obstruction to the free flow of air in our airstream. So we have b, t, d, w, k. Again, we have x, we have So these are examples of our consonant sounds. So let's do a quick evaluation of what we've learned. Remember, we're looking at why we have to study diction and phonetics. Diction is the correct pronunciation of words, and phonetics has to do with how those words are pronounced. So quickly, let's see, can you identify the vowel sounds in this video? Let's look. Can you see anyone? Any vowel sound you see? Let's click on and let's underline the vowel sounds. Yeah, mashallah. Can you see this one? Ooh, very good. Can you find another one? E. Very good. E. Another one? Yes, this is another one. A. Another one. A. Another one. E. Another one. A. Another one. O. Can we find any other one? There's one right here. I. Mashallah. You did excellently well. So we're going to look at this assessment. You're going to do that in your books and send them for marking. Write out a word for each sound. You're going to use your dictionary, or you're going to use any of your reading books, or you can use any word you know. Write out a word for each sound. So we have different sounds here. The first one is A. Is it a vowel or a consonant? Write out a word for it. A, B, K, D, E, O. And submit. See you in the next class when we explore the other sounds in our lesson. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah wa barakatuh.